Welcome everyone. Today I have a special guide for Diablo 4 to enter the cow level for the DLC. At the moment, I'm in the correct borrow and we're gonna open the cow level. And in this particular game and in this particular guide, I'll show you guys how to enter the cow level by obtaining this very special key. Now there is a very long chain quest that you can follow, and I have prepared a lot of notes and also replays to show you guys step by step how to enter the cow level and how to obtain all the items and how long this will take you for each of the steps. Now I really do recommend following the timestamps and also see my actual replay. I'll be including the actual replay on the second part. Now I am following the guides and also the notes from Wellhead over here, but trust me guys, if you're not following the correct steps, instead of taking 1 to 2 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes, you might be taking 10 to 20 minutes. There are some puzzles and also mazes which will take 20 or 30 minutes, and sometimes this can be very frustrating, taking over 1 hour if you don't do this correctly. So make sure you follow our guide and also learn the steps correctly, so you'll be saving yourself a lot of time to unlock the cow level for this particular season. Now coming over to replay video, you can see currently I have 3 quest items in my inventory, and the first part of this video will look into how to get those 3 quest items and how to do this in the fastest way possible, because this will take a long time. Now at the very start, it is recommended you guys change the difficulty to normal and also don't automatically accept your friends into the party. This is because you want to do this solo, you don't want any interruptions or something happens when someone jumps into the party, and doing everything on normal will make it much easier for you as you go for those quest items. Now the first quest item we'll be going is going to be the Gemstone, and this will take you the shortest time, around 1 to 2 minutes to complete this one. So what you want to do is, you want to start your character, and yes, all the regions we're going to will be in the expansion. The first location is gonna be the Carcass Docks. We'll be teleporting to these docks, and if you have a look at my notes over here, you can see that once we get to the docks, we'll be pinpointing to this particular location. So let me show you guys in-game replay of us going at the docks and then what to do once you achieve your location. The first part is quite straightforward. Once you run to the location, you're gonna see a lot of statues, and as long as you can emote thanks to multiple statues, you will obtain the first hidden quest item. So here I'll be emoting thanks to multiple statues in a row, so I will be going along the line of this particular wall, and will be emoting thanks to all the statues that's over here. And this is how you get the first quest item. That is pretty straightforward, right? But this is by far the easiest one out of all 3. Now in order to get the second quest item, the Cook Staff, you actually need a level 1 character that has no skill points to kill a certain special monster under this condition. So what you'll be doing is, let me show you guys the teleportation over here. You want to teleport to the den after creating your character, and once you teleport to the den, you want to come over to this location to kill the monster with level 1 character or with basic attack. And this is gonna be the magical formula to get this hidden item. So looking over here, you can see me starting a new character. Now at this point, I did make a Barbarian, and the Barbarian did not drop the quest item, so I recommend starting a new Spirit Bomb for this particular second item. And at the same time, I really do recommend you guys starting on the easiest difficulty, because there's no difficulty requirement and you're level 1, so better start on normal difficulty for this part of the dungeon, and I recommend starting on normal difficulty for any part of the dungeon, because this may be a little easier for you to get all the items. So over here you can see, after I have created my new character Spirit Bomb, and I come over to the den, right? Once you come out of the den, this is when you run over to the boss monster. And this is gonna be a hidden boss monster that drops a certain item. So what's happening now is, I'll be running from the den to this particular location, and let me show you guys the replays. Basically, I'm running through, and also I'm running through the pathing. And here, if you do pick up the shine, that is okay. Once you reach this particular location, you're gonna see flashes on the map, and notice on the minimap there are flashes. You're here to kill a special named elite monster. And if you're wondering, yes, you can kill and you can take down this monster at level 1. It is possible that you kill monsters next to it to get a level up, and this may be a little quicker, but remember guys, you want to kill this monster with only basic attacks. And I do recommend starting your Spirit Bomb instead of any other class, simply because you might not get this particular item if you try a different class. So here is the second item, and this actually takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Quite easy, right? The hardest part is about to come. Now the third quest item, the Rusted Old Bell, is gonna follow a particular maze at this particular waypoint. you'll be following this particular guide map, and this is coming from Warhead over here. Very thankful for them for sharing this one. And also what you can see is you will be starting at number 1, and you'll be following this path all the way to number 12 and then coming back to number 1. During this time, you want to stay at those locations for at least 1 to 2 seconds, and this will track in the game, and once you return to the same location, you'll be able to get a certain item. It sounds pretty difficult, and it did take me 3 tries. So here I'll show you guys the exact replay, and I do recommend you follow my method. So each time I travel to a new location, I'm gonna run around for a few seconds just in case I don't miss anything. What you are doing here is you're looking for certain owls or birds that is located around the trees, but sometimes you can't find those things, which you don't need to. So notice that after traveling to each of the locations, I'll pinpoint for you guys what is going to be the next location to travel to. So you can follow my map and also my pathway to travel to each of those locations. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit because this actually takes about 7 minutes if you do this correctly. And once you travel to all of those locations, notice I'm always pinpointing the next location once we arrive to the current one. And this allows you to follow me as we travel across the map to collect all of those 12 locations. There's nothing special of going into those locations, but once you return to your original starting location, you'll be rewarded with a hidden quest item, which is pretty bizarre, right? So here is the final item you wanted for the cow level. Now, during this time, I do want to warn you guys, if you're rushing at those locations and if you're not staying there for a few seconds, you might miss out. And this actually took me 3 tries. So the first try took 10 minutes, the second try took 10 minutes, the third try took around 7 minutes because I was so familiar with the map. And this is not even the hardest part. We're about to come over to the hardest part. This is when you want to corrupt all 3 quest items. So here we'll be going to this particular warp point. So let me show you guys over here. We'll be coming over to this particular warp point where there will be 3 special monsters that is located around here. And I'll show you guys on the notes over here. So we'll be coming over to this warp point purposely looking for those 3 special zombies with a special name. Now the name of the zombies we're looking for is going to be Septic zombies. And let me show you guys in the replay. This was by far the hardest section of the game because once I come over to this particular location, I am looking for the zombies. At the start, I cannot recognize what the zombie look like. I don't even know where they spawn. They spawn very quickly, but the hardest part is to kill all 3 of the zombies at the same time together, and this will allow you to corrupt your quest item. So here, let me show you guys what the zombie look like, and then once you run around a few times, you will start to get used to it. So let me show you guys over here. So if you have a look at this replay, this is what the zombie look like, the Septic zombie. And let me show you guys again. And I'll show you guys a secret technique you want to do for this one. You're working very slowly to kite all the zombies. So here is a zombie, and this is what it looks like. It is very hard to spot this zombie, so you do want to hover over the name of the monster for the Septic zombie. And what you want to do is, over here, those are the locations where those zombies are spawning. And if you accidentally killed one of them, you can go back and fight them. And once you have to find your zombies, what you want to do is, you want to be aggroing the zombie so they follow you and you walk to the next location. During this time, I have removed my attack mouse button, just in case I don't one-shot them accidentally. And you want to slowly find the first one, find the second one, and then find the third one. And you do not want to walk too fast, otherwise you lose your zombies. So I'm basically slowly guiding my zombies all the way to the third zombie, and this is the hardest part. It took me over half hour to try 3 times because sometimes I accidentally killed them, other time I just lost my zombie. And once you have gotten to the final zombie, let me show you guys over here. So once you have found all 3 of the zombies, see, notice the final one is on top over here. And once I find all 3 of the zombies, you want to group them together, kill them together in one shot. And this will spawn a special black mushroom. It is very important for you to be patient because I'll show you guys, I was very rushed. On the second attempt, I actually killed them too quickly without killing them together in one go. So notice how all the zombies are grouped together. Here I'll be one-shotting them together with Vortex, and this actually drops a black mushroom on the ground. This is when you want to drop your 3 quest items on the ground, and successfully doing this will allow them to turn purple once they hit the ground. So having a look at this, they turn purple once you do this correctly on the mushroom field that you kill all 3 of the zombies together. Now there is a moment that I actually did this wrongly. So over here you can see on my second attempt I actually miskilled the zombies and I didn't kill all 3 of them together. And this is something you want to avoid. I purposely show you guys this clip because during the test rounds I had all 3 zombies and I didn't kill all of them together in one go and the mushroom did not spawn. This took forever and is one of the hardest hidden quests you can do in Diablo 4, I assume. And yes, once you corrupt those items, things becomes much easier. Now one very important factor over here as you are kiting the zombies to corrupt your items, you do not want the Shroud of Fourth Death. These items actually stop you from aggroing the monsters. You want to take this mythical item off, otherwise you'll go stealth, and if you go stealth, you'll lose aggro. So during the time I was aggroing the zombies, I took this chest off. Don't worry, you won't be dying, and this allows you to aggro the monsters and also fully guide them together to kill all 3 of them at the same time. So make sure guys, nothing makes you stealth and nothing makes you lose aggro because this will take a lot more time if you didn't know this. So now that we have corrupted those 3 items, we'll be turning those items into a key. And this is actually quite easy. We're going to be coming over to this swap point over here, and I'll show you guys over here. You can come over to the gate of Necropolis, and you'll be traveling over to this particular point. Let me show you guys this in the replay. So once you have traveled to this particular location, you'll just be running through over here as we pinpoint on the map. And basically once you have run to the locations, you're going to see 3 browsers. Here are the first 2 at the stairs. You'll be clicking onto those and this will consume your quest items, the corrupted quest items you have gotten. So notice that I clicked on 2 of those, now I'm left with only 1 quest item. And once I click on the final one, if the snakes let me, I'll be consuming all 3 of those items and you're going to see a key dropped on the ground. Make sure you pick up this key as this one will unlock the cow level for you. Now that we have the key, let's head over to the cow level. So the cow level is located at the expansion city with the Carcass brothers, and this is actually very close to the city. So let me show you guys the final replay of us going to the cellar. It is very straightforward, you can follow my replays, and over here we're just running towards the cellar. And let me show you guys over here. Once you see the cellar, no, I actually pinpointed the wrong way, so it's up here. And once you see the cellar over here, let me show you. So this is gonna be the cellar we want to go to. And it is a cellar I'm currently located with my character. So this is gonna be the Fallen Burrows. And once you do have the key, the unusual key, you can then enter the cellar and you'll be seeing a lot of cows. Now, what happened to those cows? I slaughtered them. Yes, once you enter the cellars, there's actually a maze and there's a lot of traps. And you can work on them, they actually do some decent damage. And over here you can see the wall flashing. Once you enter the wall using your key, you're gonna see the hidden cow level. Now it is a little unfortunate, right now there is no monsters to be slain in the cow level, but it is possible that in the future this becomes something of a rewarding factor. So this is the hidden part and also the Easter egg to unlock the cow level. And this whole replay demonstration took me more than 2 hours to get correctly. So this is why I want to share you guys all the tips and also method to come over to the cow level. Now once there are additional loots or rewards in the cow level like Diablo 3, once you have unlocked those keys and also have the level unlocked, this will be very good. And hopefully we get to see something special in the cow level in this particular season. But nevertheless guys, make sure you unlock the cow level as this is one of the biggest hidden Easter egg in Diablo 4 in Season 6. Now what I do now is I'll provide you guys with this entire step-by-step replay of clearing through each part of the content. Should you want to follow me and also follow my pins and also the maps and also all the method I used as I shared you guys. Now this is the edited version of the replay because the actual replay took me over 2 hours. So make sure you follow the timestamp below to follow me through step by step of getting those items, corrupting those items, and then finishing the entire chain quest to achieve the cow level.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks.
Not ready yet. Need time for that. Need more time. Need time for that. Need time for that. Not ready.
Need more time. Need more time. Need time for that. Need more time. Need time. Need time for that. Need more time. Need more time. Need time for that. Need time for that. Need more time. Need more time. Need time for that. Need more time. 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 Not ready yet. Need time for that. Need time for that. Need more time. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.